The XCP Rinn is one of the most common film holding devices that's currently used in dental offices. Mainly this is because of the ease, and it's also recommended to use the Rinn with the paralleling technique. Each Rinn is color-coded according to where it would be used in the mouth. So in front of me I have a blue Rinn, a yellow Rinn, and a red Rinn. The blue Rinn is primarily used for anterior periapicals. The yellow Rinn is primarily used for posterior periapicals, and then the red Rinn is used for bite wings, either vertical or horizontal. Each individual Rinn is composed of 3 separate parts, and those parts are a bite tab, an arm, and an aiming device. And that's the popularity with this film holder, is the aiming device. You no longer have to concentrate on your angulation. You simply line up the PID with the circle. Putting the Rinn together can be a little bit tricky. It's somewhat like a puzzle, and the easiest way to learn how to put it together is to first start by holding the bite tab in between your thumb and index finger, and then insert the arm into the holes on the side of the bite tab. Once that's inserted properly, then you simply put the aiming device onto the arm so that the circle covers your bite tab and thus your film. So the incorrect way of putting this together would be like so. So the main thing with each of the Rinn is just to make sure that the circle is covering the bite tab. Once you have it assembled, like this example with the anterior Rinn, then you can place your film into the slot here. Double checking it, making sure that you have the correct side of the film. You should always see the white. If it's white, it's right. The yellow posterior Rinn is also put together in the same manner by holding the bite tab here and inserting the arm, and then making sure that the circle covers. So this would be an example of incorrect assembly of the posterior Rinn. So we simply flip the aiming device around, and now the circle is covering our bite tab and then our film. The bite wing Rinn is a little bit more complex to put together. It still has a bite tab, but since we're wanting to view the occlusal surfaces of both arches, the film will be clipped into here. So you still assemble it by holding the bite tab and inserting the arm, and then ensuring that the aiming device covers the bite tab. But this time there's no slot for the film to go into. You simply load it through the clips in the back, and then you can gently straighten it out without bending. So this would be an example of how to assemble the Rinn for the bite wing. All of the Rinns are autoclavable, and the proper procedure for infection control is to take each piece of the Rinn apart and then run it through the ultrasonic. When you're bagging it, you want to bag the aiming device with the arm and then bag the bite tab separate. Making sure that you have all the pieces apart will prevent rust from the arm, and making sure that you bag it correctly will also ensure that all of your classmates and faculty have the appropriate pieces when they go to get their materials. And that is the XCP Rinn.